Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Life is pretty simple. You do some stuff. Most fails. Some works. You do more of what works. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Success always hugs you in private, but failure always slaps you in the public. That's life. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. Not life, but good life is to be chiefly valued. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. No evil can happen to a good man, either in life or after death. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. Wear gratitude like a cloak, and it will feed every corner of your life. One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world. Attention to health is life's greatest hindrance. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. Life is and will ever remain an equation incapable of solution, but it contains certain known factors. Music is the language of the spirit. It opens the secret of life, bringing peace, abolishing strife. It is not the length of life, but the depth of life. If we could see the miracle of a single flower clearly, our whole life would change. If a man neglects education, he walks lame to the end of his life. The purpose of life is not to be happy, but to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference, that you have lived and lived well. Travel brings power and love back into your life. To be idle is a short road to death, and to be diligent is a way of life. Foolish people are idle. Wise people are diligent. The direction in which education starts, a man will determine his future in life. Dare to live the life you have dreamed for yourself. Go forward and make your dreams come true. True education is that which does not merely give us information, but makes our life in harmony with all existence. My life is my message. Set your life on fire. Seek those who fan your flames. Be where you are, otherwise you will miss your life. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. The wise man does not expose himself needlessly to danger, since there are few things for which he cares sufficiently. But he is willing, in great crises, to give even his life, knowing that under certain condition it is not worthwhile to live. Life must be lived as play. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. The more sand has escaped from the hourglass of our life, the clearer we should see through it. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. All life is an experiment. The more experiments you make, the better. Let your life lightly dance on the edges of time, like dew on the tip of a leaf. Life well spent is long. The very center of your heart is where life begins, the most beautiful place on earth. Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life. Be careful what you water your dreams with. Water them with worry and fear, and you will produce weeds that choke the life from your dream. Water them with optimism and solutions, and you will cultivate success. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Beware the barrenness of a busy life. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Life is a journey, not a destination. Dost thou love life? Then do not squander time, for that is the stuff life is made of. Where there is love, there is life. Just as courage imperils life, fear protects it. You were born with wings. Why prefer to crawl through life? Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. Books give a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. The ideal man bears the accidents of life with dignity and grace, making the best of circumstances. If we don't know life, how can we know death? The unexamined life is not worth living. Live your life as though your every act were to become a universal law. The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind. Most of the shadows of this life are caused by standing in one's own sunshine. I slept and dreamt that life was joy. I awoke and saw that life was service. I acted and behold, service was joy. There is more to life than simply increasing its speed. To live a pure, unselfish life, one must count nothing as one's own in the midst of abundance. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so a life well used brings happy death.